journey through South Africa. I'm in Kruger National Park, guided by photographer Hannes Rossouw. Another beautiful morning waking up in Kruger National Park with this gorgeous view over the Letaba river. It's 4:15 and I'm getting ready for an early morning game drive. The gate opens at 5:30 and the sun will rise at around 6 o'clock. This morning we will be following the river and drive all the way back south to Olifants camp and return to Letaba camp using the main road. I love the silhouettes of the trees against the beautiful sky, where the dark blue colors of the night are slowly being pushed away by the warm tones of the sun. It is mornings like these that make me incredibly happy, and I'm extremely grateful that I have the chance to immerse myself in this beautiful landscape. We're driving the gravel roads alongside the river, scanning every meter of the riverbank. The light is absolutely gorgeous and I'm hoping to see some wildlife to photograph in this beautiful light. There are many little loops that give us the opportunity to have a closer view over the river. There she is, a female waterbug on the riverbank looking straight at us. One of the large antelope species of South Africa. I quickly grab my camera and take a few shots before she disappears again. After this wonderful encounter, we continue our drive along the river, taking every little loop to scan the riverbank for wildlife. The view is absolutely spectacular. But so far we haven't seen much wildlife yet. The sun has risen and the bush is coming to life. I just had to take a few minutes to enjoy this beautiful view and listen to the sounds of the birds. As it is the end of summer, there is still plenty of water. This is the time for abundance for wildlife, but it makes it harder to find them. That is why most photographers prefer to visit the park in winter. I must say we were quite struggling to find wildlife, and so far I haven't seen many big cats yet. I was quite pleased when we found this troop of baboons next to the tar road. There seems to be some disturbance in the troop. A large male is chasing away the other baboons. Finally the peace returns and everyone continues to their daily routines. The toddlers are playing while the adults are grooming each other. Grooming is one of the most important ways that baboons build social bonds with each other, especially the females. This couple has fallen asleep while grooming, not taking any notice of the noise of the kids. The baboons are feeding themselves with the seed pods of the trees. The little ones were climbing and jumping the rocks so quickly that I could barely keep up filming them, but it was so much fun watching them. A tail can be a very useful tool to climb the rock, but I'm not sure if the owner agrees. baboons decided to move on, so it is time for us to continue our drive as well, as we have spent quite a long time with them. We arrived at a beautiful river that we're going to cross twice, so that I can film both sides for you to see. If I'm not mistaken, this is the Letaba River, one of the main rivers of Kruger National Park. We scanned the river for wildlife, but there's not much activity here besides a few birds. But even without animals, it is breathtakingly beautiful. This is the view from the other side of the river. We have crossed the river and continued driving alongside of it. some elephants grazing in the bushes next to the road. While I'm filming them, I get a glimpse of a tiny baby elephant. As they continue their way, I'm hoping to get a better look at the little baby. Some of the elephants walk on the road, but Mom and her baby stay in the safety of the bush. We stay at a large distance to not disturb them, but one of them makes it clear that we got too close, so we gave them more space. Finally, they were all on the gravel road. Look at that cute little baby. That little Ellie is way too cute to not have a closer look. We patiently wait for them to cross the road as they head towards the river. Although it might seem close by, I was filming them with my telephoto lens at a large distance. I also managed to get a few photos of the little baby when it was briefly visible between the thickets. We arrive at Olifants camp, where there is a lookout point over the Olifants River. This is where our elephant herd was heading to. You can clearly see where Olifants River gets its name from. Olifant means elephant, and there are so many elephants to be seen in this river and on its banks. It is one of the big rivers of Kruger National Park. tried to film them, but they were so far away that even at 400mm with a crop to 600mm, they are still very small in the frame, and because of the heat waves, the quality is extremely poor. But I just wanted to show you how beautiful it is over here and share these moments with you. Wow, that was incredible. So good to see the elephant herd with a little baby, so cute with his big floppy ears and cute trunk. And yeah, afterwards they went into the water that's over here behind me. And yeah, I'm really happy with the photos that I caught, and yeah, I can't wait to show them to you. On our way back, we came across a few more elephants that were crossing the tar road. In the afternoon, we do another short game drive north of Letaba camp, crossing the beautiful Letaba river. And I would never have guessed what was coming next. We just saw a lioness, which was pretty exciting. Got a few shots and then she went to the river. But it might be possible that she comes back, so it seemed like she turned around to come back, but we'll see. Just wait here. The baboon is still calling, so she's probably somewhere around still. The lioness never returned, and we only saw her briefly, but it was an experience that I would never forget. The thrill and excitement of seeing a lioness appear in the bush is beyond incredible, giving me goosebumps and tears of joy at the same time. I now understand why it is so addictive and why people keep on returning to this beautiful place. Let's speed up the journey. As the sun starts to set, we have to return to camp as the gate closes at 6 o'clock, but not before we have one last view over the beautiful Letaba river. In our camp I was welcomed by a troop of vervet monkeys, and I managed to get a few shots of them. We're back at the camp now because you have to be back before 6 o'clock, unfortunately. We didn't see the lioness anymore, but yeah, well, still, it was so incredible to see a lioness in the wild. And there was some impala, and she was trying to catch them, but she didn't manage to do so because they already saw her and the baboons were calling, so yeah, they were alarmed. Didn't get that on video for you because it was pretty exciting to get at least some photos and try to follow her, because it was a little bit of a more open area than the roads were on, but still it was pretty difficult to be able to follow her. So what a thrill! Yeah, so happy. And well, let me show you the back of the screen of my camera, then you can see some of the photos that I took. What another amazing day it was. I can't wait what tomorrow will bring when we explore the surroundings of Letaba a little bit more. For now, I will leave you with a few more of today's photos. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I would highly appreciate it if you would give it a like, leave a comment and subscribe to this channel for more videos. If you want to know what equipment I use or where I get my music from, there are a few links in the description. Thank you ever so much for watching. See you next time.